Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. The other day it was announced that Kendrick Lamar is going to be performing at this year's halftime. However, a lot of people are not happy, especially artists associated with Young Money, because they believe that Jay-Z purposely blocked Lil Wayne from getting that spot. They're like, how are you going to have a halftime show in New Orleans of all places and not let the hometown hero, Lil Wayne, rock the mic? But Jay-Z is over there like, a Billy. I'm a billionaire, I'm a Young Money billionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. Lil Wayne's not rocking the mic this year. Alright, just playing around. But after everybody found out that Kendrick Lamar was going to be getting the spot this year, everybody weighed in, from celebrities to YouTubers. And some people were like, the only reason that Jay-Z didn't give it to Wayne is because Jay-Z is over there cock-blocking. Whereas other people were like, no, don't think so. The reason why he gave it to Kendrick Lamar over Wayne is because Kendrick Lamar not only has the hottest song of the year, but Kendrick Lamar knows how to put on a show on that big stage. Whereas Lil Wayne is sort of falling off. He's not rocking that mic today the same way that he used to back in the day.
This one person who's stopping this is not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake. This
hating at this age is crazy.
It's crazy,
yeah.
bro. It's ridiculous. Like Mike.
So everybody want me to speak on this Super Bowl situation. Look, I'm mad about the situation just like y'all, man, but my hatred is toward the NFL. Not really the people that booked the halftime show. I'm mad at the people that hired the motherfuckers that booked the halftime show. I feel like y'all should step in. Y'all done threw 11 Super Bowls in New Orleans, man. Y'all have yet to put a hip-hop artist from New Orleans on the damn Super Bowl. Sure, y'all have put artists on the Super Bowl back in the days, Al Hurt, and the list goes on. Not too many. I feel like every time y'all come here, y'all should have somebody from our city on the shit. But this time it really hit hard when you don't have Lil Wayne on the show. I don't see how the fuck y'all don't have Lil Wayne doing a halftime show. Somebody that has a whole bunch of fucking hits, and somebody that really deserves it, and somebody that can bring out multiple artists of all genres. Think about it. So this goes to you, Roger Goodell. You need to get it right, man. You coming in our city, sucking up our cultures, and making up all this money, and putting all this bread in your pocket, putting all this bread in other people's pockets, and leaving us dry, hanging us dry. You gotta stop.
The last couple of years, we thought it would be Lil Wayne and friends. I believe once we saw Dre and Snoop and Cali
with the Rams in the Super Bowl, we had an expectation.
That's right. Which was in that was 2 years ago. It feels like that just happened.
Lil Wayne, Birdman, Juvenile, Manny Fresh, Turk, BG.
Nah, it wouldn't have been all that.
It would have been the whole clip. They would have to do bling bling.
They would have to do bling bling. They wouldn't. They would have did back that ass up.
They'd have to do.
But then it would have been all Wayne. And then you would have got some Drake.
Well, Master P, he spoke out. He said, Kendrick Lamar is well deserved, but we do need to, get Wayne on that stage as well too. Of course, Pusha T spoke out on it, and he's in support of Kendrick taking the stage. There's some people from Wayne's team who posted online. So people's feelings are all over the place, man. I ain't seen people argue this much probably since the Drake and Kendrick beef.
I would have loved to see Wayne and friends in New Orleans, but if you think that I'm going to be upset about Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl with the Grammys the week before, and he'll probably be nominated for Not Like Us and Euphoria and win.
And Kendrick is very artsy, because you just think about the show he's about to put on.
Him and Dave Free about to put something together amazing.
They're about to put on the show, because that's him. Like he lives for this moment.
And stop beefing with rappers from the West Coast. I don't care if it's Ice Cube with No Vaseline, Tupac would hit him up, like the Dr. Dre with Nothing But a G thing. They don't play fair. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Ever. Just be happy we didn't get Taylor Swift. Thank you,
Rock
Nation,
a bomb for that.
for blocking Taylor Swift once again, every year.
It's gonna happen.
I don't do this with the white women, but she been carrying the NFL on her back, y'all.
Yo, shut up.
Shut up. Turn her mic off. Every year for the last 4 or 5 years, I bet you they've been trying to push Taylor Swift down our throats, and Rock Nation said, no, we going black. Back to black.
Now I'm gonna need somebody to make this make sense to you, boy. Go Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, right? Because look, I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan. I think he's a phenomenal talent. I thought he won the battle against Drake, and I think the man is doing his thing. But for Jay-Z to have this guy headlining the Super Bowl in 2025 in New Orleans at the Superdome over Lil Wayne, aka the GOAT, aka Tunchi Lee, aka Raw Tune, aka this guy loves sports, definitely football, and he's made it clear to everybody that he would love, and I repeat, love, to perform in his hometown. So Jay-Z, what's poppin'? Like, how in the hell did you manage to get a West Coast artist to perform in New Orleans over Lil Wayne? I will fucking wait. This is a slap in the face to anybody that is a fan of the Hot Boys. This is a slap in the face to anybody that is a fan of Lil Wayne. In the face to anybody that's from New Orleans. The list goes on and on. Factsy Thriller, big facts.
So now you niggas understand it, huh? Same up I was just saying 50 Cent did in Shreveport. Now it's happening in New Orleans on a bigger scale, so people like Master P come in on it, you know, so now everybody understand. I just made this same, but I guess, you know, cause I ain't my brother, motherfucker, get it. Well, I'm glad it's going down like it's going down. God told me to just sit back and motherfucker was gonna be open. It don't matter whether you small or big. It don't matter whether you large. It don't matter whether you tiny. Homage is owed. Respect is owed. You supposed to pay respect to the mother lay the foundation before you. I wouldn't give a damn what your organization is. I wouldn't give a damn how much money you spent. I wouldn't give a damn what you did. When you walk into a house, you speak to everybody who live in that house, and you pay respect to everybody who live in that house. I'm from the South. Now, wherever you from, you go do what you do wherever you go do it. But when you come to the South, y'all gotta show more respect in this, bruh. We got our own culture here. Niggas coming down here laughing, playing games, thinking they just gonna use their money and take over everything. It ain't going down like that. We going back to that old. Oh, you niggas stepping on turf, gon' do what you supposed to do, or you gonna pack it up and get on somewhere. All the nice guy shit out the window. Trying to cop deuces. Take back every nice word I said to you niggas. Get your mind right, or we gonna make niggas get their mind right. How about that?
Kendrick Lamar is the hottest thing right now. They're Not Like Us is one of the hottest songs out right now. So why not give it to Kendrick, who is a wonderful performer, who has great stage presence. Let's keep it real. This was Lil Wayne's most recent performance. A lot of people were talking about this on X. I still have that up here. Okay. So this is Lil Wayne's most recent performance for the WWE. Okay, all right, Unc.
Oh, it's good. Good, terrible.
So now let's see what Kendrick looks like at his latest performance, when he performed not too long ago. Okay, I can't play, a lot of the music, but Kendrick obviously has way more stage preference. Like, you're gonna get a lot more with Kendrick Lamar. Just keeping it real. You're gonna get a lot more. And I'm not saying that Wayne is not a good rapper, but he doesn't have the same swag that he had years ago. Unfortunately, the drug use, there's something going on with him right now where his face is kind of swollen. I don't know what's wrong. He doesn't have the same, level of stamina. We all watched the WWE performance. It just wasn't good.
Jay-Z got disrespected toward the twilight of his career by Wayne and Drake. He always wanted to stick it to those motherfuckers. You get what I mean? And the best way he killed two birds, one stone, puts Kendrick to perform in Wayne City. To be honest, the only song he might perform is Not Like Us. He might just walk out there and just do that song 10 times. But
and that's the only song he's made that's good in the past 5 years, bro.
Yo, good songs. It's just bro.
I just saw your stomach. It's looking good. You're losing the gut.
Yo, I've never seen one artist get more traction and this song is about to last. So when he performs this, right? We're all saying that he's going to perform in the Super Bowl mainly because he dropped Not Like Us. He's going to perform at the Super Bowl just because of that. Now, think about this. That's in February next year. it means that one song gave him an extra year of just hotness. To me, that's crazy, but, I've never seen someone stretch one moment to be an entire year.
Well, it looks like Nicki Minaj and Birdman are pissed off and they calling Jay-Z out. Oh man, for not picking Lil Wayne for the Super Bowl is getting crazy. Even Fabulous took to Instagram to defend Jay-Z.
I think like the decision is one-sided, like people are just, but I guess if you the face, if you the Jay-Z of it, then that's why people can, the same thing like with the president. The president gets a lot of everything put on them, but it'd be like people behind the scenes, the Senate, the House of Reps. It's different people who vote for shit and make it happen that you don't know who the they are.
Everybody upset with Jay-Z. They came to do the Super Bowl here in Miami. They didn't invite any Miami artists. I think Lil Wayne should be performing. They brought Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. It was like, oh, we're doing it for Miami. Neither one of them are from Miami. Oh, we wanted to have no.
Yeah, he's just not able to make a play.
You could have put Pitbull and Flo Rida and Rick Ross. I told him straight up, it's not even about me. I don't need to perform. I'm good. But you could have put them people on there. Latin is Miami. No, it's not. They let y'all believe that.
Well, you comes out.
Spanish is taking over Miami.
He's going to come out of his
Spanish taking over everywhere.
And he saw it. And so he turns it.
Taking over Miami. Not the culture. Not the music.
Comes out of the round.
Hello.
He kind of just throttles it down.
Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. You keep sending me these hearts. Who are you, lady?
For the New York Jets.
You're going to get in trouble.
31-yard try.
The culture of Miami entertainment is blacker than you could ever imagine. Okay? So if you got some other kind of people doing some entertainment, then you go do that. That's what y'all do. Y'all get it mixed up. Y'all get Miami mixed up with what y'all see on South Beach. That's the worst thing LeBron James could have did. Oh, I'm taking my talent to South Beach.
Nicki Minaj has stopped sneak dissing and she is now calling Jay-Z out by name. Now listen to what Nicki had to say. She said, and by the way, and others. I'm sorry, let me not read this in my Nicki Minaj voice. She said, and by the way, you don't know half of what Lil Wayne has done for me and others. Wayne had Drake and I on this tour with no paper sign. He was on all of my mixtapes with no paper sign. This man has literally changed the face of hip hop. The hair too. I know, if you know, you know. I love Lil Wayne down. Lollipop. Lil Wayne is a hip hop legend. He is an icon. He is the moment. But somebody needs to throw some ice water in his face and tell him to go take a nap. There's something going on with Lil Wayne. 8 years ago, he had 29 dreads. Now he got 4 hanging on by a wing and a prayer. All jokes aside, he's going to have to give, listen, what is your hairdresser's name? And I'm going to need Lil Wayne with some faux locks, and I'm going to need more than 4 hanging off his head. And I say this with all respect. He is even in a space to perform a Super Bowl show. Maybe they can get, and here's the thing. Love Wayne. He's talented. Hopefully Kendrick might bring him on. But come on, y'all. But anyway, what she said, he's changed the face of hip-hop and the hair, too. Yeah, but I'm going to need him to get some goddess locks or something. You're not going to convince me Lil Wayne is right until we get some, I'm going to need at least 8 rows, and I'm going to need at least 5 dreads in each row to believe he's okay.
My girl said Lil Wayne has 4 dreads on his head hanging on by a wing and a prayer, and she's not going to think that he's okay until he gets that head right. I am done. Now, although Jay-Z has not spoken about the league's decision to let Kendrick Lamar perform at halftime, he has spoken out about people being salty at him, and this is what Jay-Z had to say.
When you hear people's gripe against me, it's always about what I didn't do for them. They don't say I did anything to them. They said I didn't do something for them.
That's what we've been saying about him not coming on the show.
See, that type of thing.
Listen, let me know down below. Is Jay-Z right? When people gripe with him, is it because they're usually beefing about what he did to them or what he didn't do for them? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, I'm sitting over here listening to everybody and their mother, including Nicki Minaj to Birdman, blaming Jay-Z for the fact that Wayne wasn't chosen to be the headliner for the 2025 halftime show in New Orleans. And they're all saying that Jay-Z cop-blocked because Jay-Z is a petty little hater who likes to wield his big stick and use his power to play people. And that's why he chose Kendrick instead of Wayne. But I'm sitting over here wondering, was that really it? Is Jay-Z really to blame for the fact that Lil Wayne isn't going to be rocking a big stage in his hometown for halftime? Or do Cash Money Click and Young Money have to blame themselves? I mean, really, let's think about it. The Big Game is a family-friendly show, and they usually like to choose safe, universally appealing artists to perform during the halftime. However, almost all of the major artists associated with Lil Wayne and his clique are like caught up in some ish. For example, Nicki Minaj was just arrested and put in jail in Amsterdam for trying to transport the Mary J. Juana across borders. And she's married to Kenny Petty, whose essay interrogation tape just went viral on social media. I mean, that's not good for branding. We don't want anybody talking about that in between like the Doritos commercials. Juvenile has been in and out of jail for failure to pay over like $150,000 in child support. Drake has been labeled a certified PDF file. Birdman has been accused of being in cahoots with Young Thug after their mutual affiliate Pee Wee Roscoe was arrested for allegedly shooting up Lil Wayne's tour bus while a vehicle was parked outside of a concert venue in Atlanta. Young Thug is currently locked up on RICO charges, and I really don't think that Budweiser, Coors Light, GoDaddy, M&M's, and Planters Peanuts want to be linked to that. Rapper BG just got released after serving 11 years in prison for gun charges. Then he was rearrested again and charged with violating his probation after performing a concert in Vegas. And then, last but not least, rapper Turk was convicted and sentenced to 14 years in prison back in 2005 after he was accused of shooting a police officer in Tennessee. Yeah, I don't think that works for the halftime show. And perhaps Jay-Z's decision to go with Kendrick Lamar over Lil Wayne was strictly business. Now, if you could choose Lil Wayne and let him perform without having to take Cash Money or Young Money into consideration, then maybe. But Jay-Z couldn't risk putting Lil Wayne center stage and then having him bring out the certified PDF file, followed by the chick who's married to the certified convict. Now I know, somebody's gonna come in the comment section like, Source, you don't even know what you're talking about, because Nicki Minaj performed at the halftime show in 2012. Yeah, but she didn't marry the certified convict until 2019. And trust me, like Wendy Williams once said, the certified convict is not good for branding.
But let me tell you something, Nicki. That's going to be my first story tomorrow. You should have never married him. Because now you've ruined everything about what your brand could be. Again, you're never going to stand a chance when you're with a man who pulls a knife. And you're never going to stand a molester, a registered sex offender who wasn't even you're never going to stand a chance with John Q. Public. Because there's only one thing worse than touching children and pulling knives, and that's murder. Oh, I think I just did the story. Nope. Get to digging. There's more on it. Everybody get to digging.
Yo, Wendy Williams just used to be over there blowing up people's spots. But she does have a point. Big businesses don't want to be associated with the shenanigans. So, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna go with Kendrick Lamar over Lil Wayne because Wayne is a good guy, but he's associated with some rappers that aren't the best for branding. And I know, somebody's gonna come in the comment section like, nah, Sauce, because Snoop and 50 both got to perform on that big stage. Yeah, but Snoop and 50 are Snoop and 50, and big businesses know that despite their past, Snoop and 50 bring in the big bucks. Listen, let me know in the comments, are Nicki Minaj, Birdman, and Hurricane right when they say that the only reason why Lil Wayne wasn't selected to do the halftime show is because Jay-Z is a hater? Or do Tisa Tells and Lovely T have a point when they say that Kendrick Lamar is a better choice because Lil Wayne and his 4 little dreadlocks are over there waning and he isn't in fighting shape to rock the big stage? Or do you think that Jay-Z made the best business decision because even though the world loves and respects Wayne, Young Money and Cash Money Click aren't good for branding when it comes to the big game? Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.